So this will be a video for the more intermediate people, the people that wants to be sub 8 or sub 7 or even faster. So before we go into the tips, I recommend you getting a wingy or an Aoyan because that's gonna actually help you a lot. Probably getting the wingy is better because it's more budget version unless you have the money to get an Aoyan. So the first thing is you definitely want to learn Stars Intermediate. It's not that hard. There are a lot of good tutorials. I might make one myself. Now learning Stars Intermediate will be a really easy way for you to become sub 8 or sub 7, but for the people that are still struggling, here may be a few reasons why you are and how you can avoid them. So the first thing is definitely you want to know your H perm and Z perms. Okay, so I know some people that don't learn H perm and Z perm and just skip them, and they just do 2 U perms to solve them, and you shouldn't do that. You should know your H perm and Z perms. So let me set up the case first. Now for H perms, I think there are 2 really beginner friendly ways. There might be more that I don't know of, but the first one is a popular one and is used in a lot of tutorials. It goes like this. So you can hold it any way you want and just do this. So up, down, up, down. Then you rotate to the right, up, down, up, down. So faster it will look like this. Now H perm kind of sucks, which is why yeah, it takes actually quite a while, but it's good enough for a sub 8 or sub 7. So the next way you can do it is by holding it anyway again, because you can do H perm in any way. So sledge, Y2, hedge, Y2, sledge. That's another way to do Z perm. I mean H perm, sorry. The next case is Z perm, so I'm gonna show you that case as well. So this is what a Z perm looks like. You have these 2 are adjacent and these 2 are adjacent, and you wanna hold it like this, or yeah, like before, these 2 are adjacent, these 2 are adjacent. And then Z perm is not very easy, but like there's no really other way to do it, and it goes like this: right side up, left side up, U prime, left side down, U, left side down, right side up, left side up, right side up. Again, like I said, it's not very good. Like I mean, if you drill it, it can get pretty fast. But for the beginners, normally they don't really like Z perm because it's kind of hard to learn. But you definitely want to learn it. I know some people that can execute Z perm really fastly, and doing 2 U perms will be slower in the long run. So you definitely want to learn it now and start drilling your Z perms. Now the next thing that I want to say is you definitely want to have efficient first layers. So there's this one guy, I forgot his name, but he has an amazing tutorial on or like concept on skewb first layers. I'll link it in the description if I find it, but it's just super helpful and it's helped me definitely, and it's like really helpful for any type of level because it's talking about the first layer, and every method will solve the first layer. So like Stars Intermediate, Beginner's Method, Stars Advanced, it all solves the first layer. So of course having your efficient first layer is very important. So you want to try and one look your first layer, so just knowing how to do it, so it's like planning your whole cross in 3x3. But this is slightly easier. So if I see this, let's say I want to do white, I can see that if I put orange here, I mean like this white piece here, this white will go here, and this blue would twist and white would go here, and this one would go here, and I can insert that by just doing this later on. So as you can see, if I insert this, yep, and then I can put that and then that, then I can just solve top layer with Stars Intermediate. So this is a hedge, and I can solve Z perm. So Next thing is you want to be color neutral. So let me show you an example of when being color neutral might be very helpful. So here's just an example. As you can see, if you're not color neutral, white would be very bad. Like you would have to do like many moves here for white. But if you're color neutral, you can just see that green is actually a 2 mover. As you can see, 1, 2, and green is already solved. So there's definitely gonna be cases like that where some colors are much luckier than other colors, which is why you want to be color neutral in skewb. And you want to have your layer efficient. Like I said, there's a really good concept, I forgot his name, by Hudo, but I'm gonna definitely try and find it because it's such a good video. So if you know Sarah's intermediate and you just use what I say before, like know your H perm, Z perms, have efficient first layers. First layers is definitely important in being sub 8 or sub 7, and make sure your layers are also efficient and color neutral, because color neutral just gives you more chance of having an easy layer and make it efficient. So as long as you just do this, you should have no problem being sub 8 or sub 7. I hope this is helpful, and I hope I can see you again next time.